Hi mommy, or maybe soon to be new mommy. So last week I got back from Austria and I had a very meat focused diet over there. I'm all about meat focus. If you are new to my channel, I am a strong believer in taking enough protein, specifically around pregnancy. So today I want to share my top foods for getting pregnant. And to be honest, this is food that is super healthy, super nutritious. So even if you don't want to get pregnant, this is still very good to focus on. Yes, sorry, I had to check with my son because he was making some sounds. So I just wanted to check up in, but now everything seems fine. So I wanted to go back to the foods. My top foods that I would recommend getting your body into a pregnancy mood, getting your body into a pregnancy state. And as I mentioned before, this is not only to get pregnant, but this is, in my opinion, really food that will just make you feel like a king or a queen. So first of all, the meats. I would focus on beef. I would focus on lamb. I would focus on pork, and I would focus on chicken. Mainly organic if possible, grass-fed, and in my opinion, buy local if possible. Then for fish, what I was eating before, prior to getting pregnant, I was eating salmon, sardines. I'm a huge fan of sardines, and some dorade or some sea bass. This is something where I was living, or where I am living in Spain. It was, of course, easy access, but always check what is available locally, what is more like, you know, available, instead of just getting, let's say, wild sea bass when it's super overpriced, when you can also get sardines when it's cheaper. You know what I mean? Then I would focus on animal fats to either add in your coffee, your bulletproof coffee. So for example, add butter, add ghee, cook with butter, cook with ghee, cook with tallow. These are like very nice animal fat sources. Then really, pregnancy food, in my opinion, is everything related to protein, high fat. But it's also, I think it's very important to also mention food that is better to kind of like avoid, specifically or especially when you want to get pregnant. To me, everything that's processed, so even artificial sweeteners, sugars, but think that it's superfoods, you know, like these healthy things such as like goji berries, all these things, to me personally, it gets me very bloated. It doesn't make me feel good. So I, in my opinion, would focus on really animal protein, keeping the processed foods, skipping the processed foods for a while, skipping the artificial sweeteners, Coca-Cola Zero, all those kind of things. Skip that, skip sweeteners. And another thing I would recommend is also to skip the grains. You know, all these oatmeal and stuff like that. I don't think that this will contribute in any way besides just feeling full, but it's not really nutritious as much as meat does, and fish does, and eggs. What about milk? Milk is an animal food. This is really depending on you. If you feel good drinking milk, perfect. If you feel you are like feeling bloated afterwards, you feel like you have some stomach ache, then don't. What is a nice way? Always go for like an organic milk, but also maybe, if it's possible in your area, raw milk, kefir. Kefir, I'm obsessed. I love it so much. It's delicious. If you have kefir around you, go for that. Sorry, I had the lighting of my laptop like this. I have more light, but go for kefir. And yes, that for me, like at the end, if you really have the goal to get pregnant, and it's a bit challenging yet to get pregnant, maybe try this out. Let me know if you have any questions or if you have any comments to make about this. But personally, this worked really for me, and maybe you have seen it in my previous videos. I am not a doctor. This is just only based on my own opinion. So I would always recommend to speak with your health provider. Not your little, yeah. Oh. Ah. Look at this, also good. What is this? This is a nice taste. Ah. Mas? Yeah, mas? Mas? Oh, good. Yeah, I slicked.
Yeah?
Yeah, oh. Ah, lekker. Yeah, so it's good. So as you can see in some clips in Austria, I was really still focusing on high fat, high protein. I did indulge a little bit on some extra champagne, which was amazing just to get loose and relax a little bit more. And I also started my first meal for my son. I gave him bone broth and I gave him also avocado one day, and I gave him also pumpkin. I do want to share with him other type of micronutrients, but I definitely do not want to give him really sugars and stuff like that. And yeah, until now it's very nice to just experiment and make every day a dish and see how he's enjoying or not. But yeah, so this was a little update, and if you have any questions about the pregnancy foods, or if you have any tips or remarks, feel free to share it with me. And I want to thank you so much for clicking on this video, and I wish you an amazing journey as a mom or as a new mom. Thank you for watching.